Hey guys! So I guess the last video turned out pretty well, huh? I got a lot more views than I thought I would and people seem to like them, so I guess I'll keep going. So, since it's close to Valentine's Day, I thought, you know, why not make a Valentine's Day themed video? But Emily, aren't you single? Thanks, hipster version of me. Yes, I am single. I have no one to celebrate on Valentine's Day but me and my friends, or maybe just me. Haven't decided how much food I want to consume alone yet. So I thought I'd share with you guys pretty much the most romantic year of my life, which was 2012. So in 2012, I had approximately 5 guys kiss me on the cheek. I know, as most people don't know, they're not people that I just know normally. They were all YouTubers. Surprise! So I went to VidCon 2012, and when I went, I decided that my goal was to get as many of my favorite YouTubers to kiss me on the cheek as I possibly could. So when I went to VidCon, one of the first people that I met was actually Bing. And he was really, really nice, and he was the first person that I asked. And when I asked him, I asked very politely. I said a bunch of really weird things, which I apologize now. Back then I thought it was funny, and then it wasn't, so.
You don't have any, like, cheek diseases I need to know about?
Just the herpes.
Oh, that's fine. We've all got that in England.
I know. I want it.
Eventually he got around to it, and it was actually really sweet, so thanks. The second person that I actually saw was Dan Howell, and when I saw him, he was alone, which was really cool because you never know, he could always be surrounded by people. So when I saw him, I asked him the same thing that I did Bing, and he seemed a little taken aback, obviously, and asked me who had already gotten to do it before. And when I just said Bing, he seemed quite surprised, which, you know, I was a little too. But somehow I convinced him to do it as well. And then, kind of as VidCon went on, I ran into Tim H, and I somehow convinced him to do it too, which was really funny because he didn't want to do just kiss me on the cheek. He wanted to do it very oddly, which turned out to be one of the funniest ones that I think I have. And finally, Phil Lester. My man. Basically, I'd been trying to track him down for days. He was basically the only reason I started that whole project. And I followed him around to meetups and around the convention center, and I just couldn't find him. And after falling down an escalator and somehow magically finding him again, I asked him, he said yes, and pretty much the greatest moment of 2012 occurred.
I'm going to kiss Emily on the cheek. There is no one holding a gun to my head right now. I promise.
And later that year, I actually went to a George Watsky concert where I somehow convinced him to kiss me on the cheek as well. But I don't have a clip of that. And I don't have photos. It's just something that me, Amy, and Nicole, and George Watsky all know about. Which, I guess that's kind of cool. So this Valentine's Day, don't fret. Either you're alone or with someone, you know, it doesn't really matter. At least I got some in 2012. So, happy Valentine's Day, and I hope it's either as much or as little as you want it to be.